of events with our athletes and appearances, and I've seen lines wrapped around malls and a number of venues that we've done for hours. And these fans will stand on that line for hours just to get an autograph or a picture. And seeing that was inspiring to me, quite frankly. And you start to question, wow, you take these fans out of the equation of sports, and you've got a real problem. And it stimulated my thoughts of putting this project together, basically putting something out there, a platform for fans to express themselves, to be recognized for their devotion and their dedication, and it's grown from there. The award we created, we launched it in 2013. This year was our third year. We are in the middle of a 5-year developmental period of tweaking and getting it right and locking in all the categories and everything that goes along with developing a program like this. We did that here in Orlando for 3 years. In 2016, we're moving it to Los Angeles, which we're very excited about, and we'll finish up our tweaking period in La La Land, and after that period, we'll really put it in high gear and begin to really put a push for a network slot with the award show.
So basically, I went to the awards and the entire weekend this year over Labor Day weekend, and for those who've never been, it was, Laurel will tell you, it was crazy. It was so many people, that are supporting their teams. I mean, they're flying from all across the country. They're dressed in their outfits. They are literally super fans. And the most important thing is they're humans, and they're some of the nicest people you ever meet. They might dress in the serious costumes, but you sit down and talk to them, they're as passionate about their teams as you're going to find. So these aren't the crazy fans that pulled the incident in Dallas over the weekend. These are actual real fans with real personalities, and it was so enlightening and so much fun to hang out with these people. And my family and I went to, like I said, a couple of events, and Lowell and his entire team were just some of the nicest people you ever find, and they treat the fans to so many different things. And we're a part of the What a Fan family. So basically, with that being said, is we are taking a contest. And I talked to Lowell about this during the entire weekend, is that we want to be able to get the NBA fans, a bigger market, a bigger chance to express themselves. So I'm going to explain what the contest is all about. But before we get into the contest, Lowell, tell them what the winner will receive.
Well, the winner will receive flights to Los Angeles. They will receive hotel accommodations for the weekend. They will be nominated in the category of NBA Fan of the Year, and they'll be part of the award show that we hold in Los Angeles, which will be the first in the city, July 14th next year. It's the same week of the ESPYs. So it will be a very festive, fun, and exciting week. We're very pumped about it, and we look forward to whoever your winner will be, and as your listener.
So, if you want a trip to Las Vegas, hotel accommodations and everything else that come to Los Angeles, and you want to be able to be nominated for this outstanding award, here's how it works. We're trying to get a super fan from every single NBA team that's out there. So all 30 teams are going to be eligible for this contest. And then once the 30 spots are filled, we'll fill 2 additional spots. So basically 2 wild cards. It could be 2 other fans that we didn't choose out of the first 30, but there'll be opportunities for 2 others. The thing is, you have to be able to beat me in a trivia contest. So it'll be 5 questions at random, and I will have my producer ask the questions on air. Since he's an unbiased party, he'll ask the questions. If you can outscore me, or I'll have one of the guys do it. It'll be Paul or Mark. It'll be a random person out of the 3 of us. if you guys can beat me, you get entered into the final 16, and then after that, you guys will be voted upon by the FCP Nation, and the winner, like I said, gets the free trip to Los Angeles, gets to be nominated for this outstanding award, and gets to be in Los Angeles for What a Fan Weekend, which is the same weekend as the ESPYs on July 14th. So, like we do here on Full Court Press Radio, sponsored by SOFOELLC, we do things for the fans, and most importantly, we want the people who are diehard NBA fans to actually, have a chance at this, because if you've never been to What a Fan, and I know Paul and Mark, I'm trying to get Paul and Mark to come out there with me next year, it's an experience that you guys you'll appreciate more than anything else. So, Lowell, before we let you out of here, tell everybody how to get in contact with you, because I'm also going to post the rules and everything else and how to do it on our social media as well as your social media. But how can everybody find you on Facebook and everything else on social media?
Well, we hope that they'll find us on our website, which is whatafan.com, or on Facebook at whatafanman, and Instagram, whatafan, Twitter at whatafan. So please keep up with us. We're very excited about what we're doing. We feel strongly without fans, the landscape of the sports industry would look a lot different. They're an integral part of the success that sports is experiencing, and we're all benefiting by it. Television ratings and stadiums and merchandise and all of it is a direct result of passionate, devoted, and loyal fans. So they're pretty important. I'm very excited about doing this with you and your listeners. I'm a huge NBA fan as well. Go Lakers. Thought I'd throw that out there.
Listen, that's not allowed on this show.
So I really appreciate it, Danny. Thank you so much. And by the way, congratulations on your nomination. You guys, you've got a great show, and I really appreciate being with you guys tonight.
Lowell, it's been a pleasure working with you over the time, and thanks for coming on the show tonight. Thanks, Lowell.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you. Good night, guys.
Like I said, you want a free trip to Los Angeles? No, Mark and Paul, myself, cannot enter the contest, so we really want NBA fans to come out there, like I said, no matter where you are. So we're going to take a quick break, and after the break, our good friend Ronald Agers will be online talking about everything Brooklyn Nets. This is Full Court Press Radio, sponsored by SOFOELLC. Right back after the break.
Good luck.
Wage and hour questions? Visit forthepeople.com. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Looking to expand your reach and following in all platforms of media? Need a jumpstart in expanding your brand to all markets across the world? SOFO is here for you. SOFO means something for everyone, and they help expand your business through all platforms of media. Need to grow on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram? Their experienced team expands your brand and puts your business in places you would have never been before. Call SOFO at 407-607-9862 or follow SOFOELLC on Instagram and Twitter.
Today's Porkcast is looking mighty delicious. We'll have some smoky hot pork chops starting at around 5 p.m. with a cool cucumber tomato salad breezing in from the north at about 6. It'll be a beautiful evening in the tri-state area, perfect for grilling. So be sure to pick up some New York pork chops on your way home. For your up-to-the-minute recipe Porkcast, visit porkbeinspired.com/Porkcast. Pork, be inspired. This message funded by America's pork producers and the Pork Checkoff.
Hey fans, this is Eric Kohler, stadium voice of UCF football. We invite you to tune in to EK Sports every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. as we feature the preferred picks of the week, insured by our good friends at Preferred Benefits Consultants, where it's always fun to pick those games of the week, but never a time to gamble with your health care. Find a Preferred Benefits Consultant at OrlandoHealthExchange.com. That's the letter X, OrlandoHealthExchange.com, and start saving today.
The Car Pro Show. What is it? Here's Kevin McCarthy.
Everything you ever wanted to know about any aspect of the car business or any aspect of any car, but didn't have somebody who would give you straight talking honest answers?
Nothing confusing about that. Email the Car Pro at carprousa.com and get your questions answered.
I'm Kevin McCarthy.
I'm the Car Pro, Jerry Reynolds.
For an outstanding car buying experience, go to carprousa.com.
you looking for your dream home? Or are you looking to move out of your current home and find the home to start the next chapter of your life? Look no further. Jim Fouquet with Century 21 Rue Realty is your go-to guy to help you with all your needs. Specializing in West Orange County, Lake County, and Ocoee, his goal is to take care of you from the beginning to the end and is not satisfied until the job is complete. Stop by 401 West Colonial Drive, Suite 7, or give him a call, 321-945-6832. Jim Fouquet with Century 21 Rue Realty.
Your fantasy football pay-in was $100.
Big money! Pretty steep.
Our iHeartRadio app is free.
What's the deal here?
Now, if you had downloaded our iHeartRadio app, you might have realized that there's a reason Jordy Nelson is not on a roster.
Wait, what?
Instead, you started him 4 weeks in a row.
I'm stupid.
Once again, I'd like to reiterate that our iHeartRadio app is free and allows you to take the radio with you everywhere, all the time. Listen online at iHeartRadio.com.
Are you looking for a fun experience on the water with your family? Bring them to the Orlando Water Sports Complex, located off Highway 528 near OIA. The Orlando Water Sports Complex provides an experience you won't soon forget, featuring cable wakeboarding, as well as the Super Air Nautique G23, the world's best wakeboarding and wake surfing boat for guests to enjoy. For more info, visit actionparks.com. That's AKTIONPARKS.com. And tell them Full Court Press sent you.
He knows more about football than you do. And even if he doesn't, we'll continue to say he does.
Yeah, let's go with that.
The Shot Doctor, weekday afternoons at 3 on FM 96.9 The Game.
We are back on Full Court Press Radio, sponsored by SOFOELLC on the new 96.9 The Game Orlando Sports Leader. I'm your host, Danny Thompson, hosting the show for you tonight here with my good friends Paul Myers and Mark Johnson. Guys, we just talked about the What a Fan Awards and what we're going to be doing for a contest. Paul, real quickly, I know you had something to say as we were going to break.
Yeah, it's definitely something for you guys to look into. What I really like about it is it almost turns the fan into the superstar. For a brief amount of time, or during the awards at least. Now they get to be the people that they look up to or root for all the time. So I really appreciate it. I think it's a great thing.
And hopefully we get one of Mark's fans from the Sixers out there, because obviously they have to win something this year.
And hey, Mark, Danny's lucky we can't be in that contest, because we'll smoke him.
And in a question contest, there's very few of anybody that's going to beat me in this contest.
Yeah, we'll smoke Danny.
You know what?
I'll tell you one thing. If a Philly fan did win, I'm like, Philly's going to win the draft. And then, they get to go to this contest. It'll be a win-win for a Philly fan.
Yeah, but you already know Philly fans would throw snowballs at people or something out there. You know how Philly fans are.
Speaking of superstars, our next guest is a key contributor of ESPN True Hoop, as well as he does a lot of different publications. Good friend of the show, Ronald Agers, is online. Ronald, how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Hey, it's great to have you back on the show. It's basketball season, and, ironically, the team you cover is the Brooklyn Nets, and I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. So, Ronald, in your brief opinion, what is going on up in Brooklyn?
Well, Danny, first off, congratulations for being on 96.9 The Game. It's I know having a radio show is a lot of work and everything. You should be proud of yourself along with your colleagues.
Yeah, thank you.
But
man.
That being said, let's go to the ugly part of this show. What is going on in Brooklyn is basically transition. For the last 5 years, we had the 5-year plan. The ownership group wanted to have a world championship, wanted to buy one, having high-profile, albeit old players, to win a title within 5 years. With that being said, salary cap went through the roof. Basically, Billy King had a mission. They said, listen here, we need to get under the salary cap ASAP. You got to understand something. The Brooklyn Nets went over the salary cap 2 years in a row. The first year, you have a luxury tax of $1 for every million that you get, for every dollar you go over the luxury tax. The next year is $2. If they had gone over had been over the luxury tax this year, it would have been $5 for every dollar they gone over the luxury